Hey, I'm Jocelyn Peterson. I am working with the Previvor nonprofit. Together we are making a 10-minute video, and you guys can do this all at home. All you need is a foam roller for this specific routine. But before we get started, I want to make sure that you have checked with your doctor if you are post-mastectomy. Make sure that you have clearance, that you have no injuries, and yeah, just don't do anything that hurts. Always skip or pause video and we can get started. So go ahead and grab your foam roller. This first one, we're going to be doing a T-spine extension. So you're going to place that foam roller about upper bra chest level. So I'm going to start that timer. We're going to intertwine our fingers behind our head and go ahead and actually act like you're trying to cover your eyes with your elbow. So bring them in to open the scapula up. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, I want you to press your head into your hands as much as you can. And then go ahead and bring that head back up. So I am still trying to keep my core engaged, but I want you to actively be pushing that head as if I were making this double chin. So repeat that. Let's go 2 more. That was the timer for about 30 seconds, but we'll do a couple more. Good. And we are doing multiple rounds, and you can also replay this and do more rounds because that one just feels good. All right, so we're gonna go into a T-spine rotation. So you can actually, I'd say, use the foam roller for your legs, and ideally if you have a pillow or a yoga block, it's a little bit more comfortable. So bring that leg to about 90 degrees. You're gonna lie on your side, and what you're gonna do is put your hands together, take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's start that timer. Watch the hand the entire time. You can even put the bottom hand on your knee. Relax the head. You might even get a little bit of a back crack, but make sure that you are following the hand the whole time. So your trunk is twisting. If I wanted to, I could just reach my hand out. So make sure you restart, take that nice deep breath in, bring the hand to hold the knee down. Watch your hand as you twist. Keep the knee down on the foam roller. Twist, 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 and reset. Nice deep breath in. Let's finish this off. Bring the hand down onto the knee. Follow all the way through, breathing out. And switch to the other side. All right, so push that foam roller down. Bring the leg to 90 degrees. Relax your head. Take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to start that timer. Excuse me. All right, breath out. Hand down on the knee. Follow all the way through. Nice deep breath in. Follow the hand all the way through. And let's try to get one more in. Nice deep breath in. Relax the head on the ground. Breathe out. Remember that bottom hand is holding your knee down. Twist. Have a pause at the end. And perfect timing. Okay, so we're gonna do what's called dead bug. You can use the foam roller for this, but you also don't have to. So option to use the foam roller, go ahead and lie on your back again. You're gonna put the foam roller against the top of your knees, and then your hands are gonna be placed against as well. The key with this exercise, you are pressing your low back into the ground. I have had a lot of people say, my back doesn't do that. I have an arch in my back. If you need to, go ahead and lift the head off the ground. This can be strenuous for your neck and or traps if you're trap dominant. Let me start that timer. You're kind of just pressing here, press your low back down. If this feels like it's too much for your head, then go ahead and put a yoga block, pillow, something to support your head. If you cannot relax it on the ground because maybe we have a forward head or we have a natural arch in our back. So this first option, you're just holding, you're putting pressure into the foam roller and actively pressing that low back into the ground. And this is all we're doing. I'm gonna show you a harder version on the second round. So keep pressing We have a few more seconds. You can also use a physio ball if you have that, and you can try to act like you're popping that physio ball. Great job. So now we're gonna go into glute bridge. So for glute bridge, we're not gonna need this foam roller, so I'm gonna put that out to the side, and you're going to just lie back into the same position. All right, let's start that timer. You're going to lift your hips off the ground. You can make this a little bit harder by putting a mini band right around above your knees, scooping the glutes. Again, I am pausing for a few seconds. Go ahead and relax. Core is tight. Hands can go off to your side. Go ahead and lift those hips all the way up. This is both posterior chain, core, all helpful for our posture. Good. Relax down, tap, and then immediately back up. And we're holding for a few seconds. Each time that you go up, you can press those knees out. You could even do this on your bed. You do not need to do this on the ground if you are not ready to be on the ground yet. All right, we're gonna go through another round. So go ahead and grab that foam roller. We're gonna go to my favorite one, the T-spine extension. So go ahead and choose a new spot on your back. Now I'm gonna go a little bit higher this time. So timer started. Interlace those fingers right under lower part of your head. Again, bring those elbows in. I'm actively pressing my head into my hands. And take a nice deep breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Elbows in. Pause for a second right where you hit your end range, and then bring it back up. Nice deep breath in. And then breathe out as we open up. Amazing. Feels so good. Let's try and fit one more in. Timer went off. We're going to do one more. Nice deep breath in. Breathe out, pressing into your head. Elbows in. Hit that end range and back up. All right, going to that T-spine rotation. So bringing that foam roller to the side. Arm goes down, leg to 90 degrees. You can relax your head. Nice deep breath in, timer started. Follow that hand. Notice my bottom hand holds the knee down all the way. Follow the hand back to the beginning. Nice deep breath in. Follow your hand, twist your trunk. Great. And one more. Nice deep breath in. Breathe all the way out to the end of that twist. Amazing. Nice and slow back to the start. Let's switch sides. Okay, so bring that leg to 90. I'm gonna start that timer. Head is relaxed, nice deep breath in, and breath all the way out. Good. I honestly get a giant stretch across my chest. Nice deep breath in and all the way out. My implants are under my pec, so I get really tight. Go ahead and nice deep breath in. Bring that hand down to hold the knee. Breathe all the way out as you twist. Follow that hand. Feels so good. This routine honestly would be great to do in the morning because it's nice and gentle to start with. So the harder version for dead bug that we talked about in that first round. So go back to that same position where we are pressing our low back, pressure into the foam roller. Timer is started. So this is the harder version. You're gonna still press that low back down, but you are gonna bring one leg down to tap and then back to the foam roller. Good, so time has already started. You should have started as well. You can also go crazy and do opposite hand, opposite arm. This involves some coordination. If you have a physio ball, it's a little bit easier. I'm definitely putting one hand and replacing it with the other. Just make sure that that back is not arching. You are doing your best to press it. And then we're gonna move on to glute bridge. So go ahead and move that foam roller And we're gonna end with glute bridge. So time started. Bring those hips all the way up, scoop and squeeze the glutes, hands out to the side, pause at the top. Go ahead and relax down, but only to go straight back up. Good, holding, quick down, touch. A lot of times people will take their time, hang out at the bottom. I want you to act like it is fire. You are touching for a mere second and then holding at the top. Good. Feel free to hold it a little bit longer. Feel that burn. So good. We do not use this when we're sitting all day. Pause and hold at the top. This is our last one. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. Okay, well, you can do many more rounds of this to make it a longer workout, and you can make it more difficult by putting a band right above those knees for that glute bridge if you want. But if you have 10 minutes, this is the perfect thing to kind of hit some upper body mobility and a little bit of core strength. Thanks for joining.